FutureSME can help when you have a problem to overcome, or indeed if you want to develop the business or see an opportunity to exploit but need support to achieve it. It could be that poor performance is threatening the business and you need to turn it around. Or that you feel that there's a need to ensure that you are prepared for the future and think the business could be developed in some way towards this. If you want more information on adapting to future needs, please watch the What Is It video. Whatever the reason, FutureSME is a one-stop shop to help SMEs like yours. Forget about Six Sigma, Lean and all the other buzzwords that have been developed by big business. FutureSME has been developed with you in mind and tested extensively with companies of your size and which face the same difficulties that you do on a daily basis. On this portal you will find a host of relevant information and practical tools, which you can access right now for free. We also have trained advisors for you to talk to about your individual needs, giving you the option of self-help or facilitated support. The quick diagnostic assesses how future fit your business is by asking a short number of questions and positioning you as either a star, a jitterbug, a problem child, or a time bomb. It gives a quick indication of any development needs in your current operations and your ability to change and develop. Our short case studies are presented as videos with those involved telling their stories of how they made changes, implemented tools, and grew their business with the support of FutureSME. These videos are also supported by detailed reports for more in-depth information. A great benefit of FutureSME is our ability to reach you personally, very quickly via our remote communication facility. A trained advisor can arrange a chat with you to discuss your specific needs or plans and provide expert advice on the way forward. Fab! I hear you all shouting. This is exactly what we need to help make your business better. But what now? Well, the first step is to register with FutureSME to get access to our tools and applications. Then you can begin the 4-step transformation process. This process has been designed to be as simple as possible for you to follow and also to allow you to enter at any point you think is relevant to your needs. All of the tools and applications on this portal will fit into one of these steps, making it clear to see how everything fits together. We will begin with Diagnose, as this is our recommended starting point for a first-time user. The FutureSME Business Diagnostic is a much more detailed and in-depth assessment of your business in the 4 key capability areas: strategy, operations, management, and adaptiveness. Where the quick diagnostic will give an indication of your development needs, this diagnostic allows you to pinpoint, specifically, your areas of strength and weakness. The best way to complete the diagnostic is with a facilitator and with your management team. The facilitator's role is to enable you to have an open discussion about your business, guided by the questions, and to encourage you to reach consensus about your answers. In testing this with many different SMEs across Europe, it became clear that the benefit of the process was in allowing the management team to discuss, in detail, various aspects of the business, and so to arrive at a common and shared understanding of its development needs. Of course, the diagnostic also generates a personal report for your business, with varying levels of feedback, from a snapshot of your adaptive footprint and priority areas of development, to more detailed explanations of the strengths and weaknesses identified. The report contains direct links to information and tools on our content pages, which will be explained later. It also places the business at a maturity level for each area that is assessed, either Level 1, Basic, where immediate attention is required, Level 2, Intermediate, where improvements can be made, or Level 3, Advanced, where the business is at best practice level and should maintain this. So, this is great! You now have a common and shared understanding of the business, and a lovely report telling you what you do well and where you could improve. But what next? Knowing your development gaps is a key step in planning for the future, both short and long term, and for a business this is your strategy. Our work with SMEs over the past few years has shown that the biggest weakness in strategy is communication beyond the owner or management team, as well as turning it into a set of actions that can be filtered through the business. So we have developed a tool that ensures your strategy is visual, focused, relevant, and deployable. The visual strategy board is made up of 4 quadrants, each dealing with a key aspect of strategy. The first provides the focus, outlining the vision, mission, values, raison d'être of the business, basically why the business exists and what it aspires to achieve. The second is for carrying out an external analysis of the business, looking outside your own company to what is happening in the business environment that may have an impact on you as an opportunity or a threat. This part of the wall is dynamic in that people in the business should be able to add to it when new information is gathered. The third quadrant is an internal analysis of the business performance, which draws on discussions from your diagnostic exercise and your key performance indicators. Finally, the fourth quadrant is your action plan, taking into consideration your company vision and your internal and external analyses. Again, the results from your diagnostic will feed into this, and you should bear in mind which level you are at the various business areas when deciding on what action to take. The action plan is a visual map, cascading from your business goals, for example financial, employee satisfaction and new markets, down to the things your customers are expecting, like a certain cost, quality and delivery time. Then to your processes that enable these goals and expectations to be met, and finally the initiatives or actions you need to take to achieve them. It is in this quadrant where your strategy becomes deployable and shows a direct link between the actions and how they support your business goals. As with the business diagnostic, the development of your visual strategy should take place with the entire management team, as it will give everyone a common understanding of the business and ensure that everyone has agreed and bought into the business goals and actions. The visual strategy wall is a dynamic living tool that you can return to again and again. It should be used in your regular management meetings and changed when new information comes to light, performance changes, actions are completed, and so on. Our experience has shown that using a dedicated whiteboard for the visual strategy is an effective way of managing it. However, the general idea is a guideline for you to use in whatever way fits your business best. The main aim is for the strategy to become visual, so it is understood by everyone in the business and so that your workforce is all working together towards a common vision. Of course, this is all nice in theory, but what happens if you cannot find consensus among the management team? Or if you are reluctant to share the strategy of your business with others, even within the business? This is an example where the circular process identified earlier isn't a strict set of rules. Having identified a weakness in working as a team, or if you are unconvinced of the need to be more open with your communication, you can visit our leadership or decision-making content pages to learn more about it, or attend our Thinking as One Brain workshop to build a stronger team. This may have been an improvement suggestion from your diagnostic report, or something you already know is an underlying issue in the business. With help from your facilitator or a future SME advisor, you can decide which issues to tackle first to get the most out of the development process. Now, with your strategy visual and the actions defined, turn these into reality by deploying them in the business. FutureSME can support this via the content pages on the main website, which you can access once you've registered as a user. They are organized according to the 4 key capabilities of the business: strategic, operational, managerial, and adaptive. Within each are a number of subtopics relating to that area. For example, strategic capability contains content about strategy and finance. You can access the pages directly from the web portal or via the hyperlinks in your diagnostic report. The content pages all have a similar structure to deliver relevant and useful information to you in an easy-to-follow way. They begin with a section called "What is it?", which gives an outline of the topic. The next explains why it's important for you to develop this capability within your business, leading on to a high-level description of how the information should be used. Then, a range of tools or applications you can download are presented. The pages also contain some additional information in the form of testimonials or case studies, as was explained earlier. The tools and applications are things that you can use to do something useful in your business. Examples include an electronic learning package to train yourself or others on a topic, a template for a business plan, a set of guidelines for developing an appraisal process, and a software tool to do some financial analysis of your business. Whatever the format of the tool, clicking on the link in the content page will bring you to the Tools store, where the tool or application will be described in more detail and made available to download to your dashboard. All tools and applications developed by FutureSME are free to download and use, but we aim to allow third-party developers to provide alternatives that they may wish to charge for. The FutureSME dashboard is another feature of the portal only accessible to registered users. It is a space where you can manage all your tools and applications, access your diagnostic results, set up online collaborations with peers and advisors, and manage an electronic action list. Any of the tools hosted on the portal which result in some actions, for example the business diagnostic, allow you to synchronize your actions to this one central list, making it easier to manage and control. If more than one person in your business is using FutureSME, you can also synchronize lists across the business and use the collaboration space to manage internal projects. You can download tools and applications without completing any other parts of the process. It's easy to dip in and out of the web portal and use it to support your business in whatever way is useful. We do recommend, however, that if you are striving towards developing your capabilities to become an adaptive enterprise, you should support the actions with facilitated learning. FutureSME has designed a program to develop your business's capability according to the adaptive enterprise model. The program is designed for several members of the business to attend together and consists of a core program of 3 days. The first introduces the concept of the adaptive enterprise and thinking about the future. The second is a best practice visit to a company that demonstrates adaptive capability. The final day focuses on the learning gained from thinking about the future and the best practice visit, and developing a roadmap for the business. The benefits of this are many, including the opportunity to learn directly from your peers and discuss experiences in a friendly environment, the chance to use the time to think strategically about your business outside of the normal pressures and distractions of your work, and also, since you are learning with your colleagues, it enables you to have a shared vision and strategy to take forward to the next step. The core program is supplemented by a number of optional workshops, organized around the 4 capability areas: strategic, operational, managerial, and adaptive. These workshops enable you to focus on specific development needs and are practice focused, so you can bring some tangible benefits to your business straight away. To access any of these options offered by FutureSME, just follow the links at the left hand side on the main web page.